The Unfiltered by Jade.
Jade.
Welcome to the Unfiltered by Jade, where we get out of the box and dive into topics that are sidelined. I look forward to entertain, educate, and inspire. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, donate, and make everybody know about this. Welcome to the Unfiltered by Jade. Today we have a special person with us and another LDR relationship. This is the third one that we have done or we're doing so far. And the two that we have done previously, they were very good. And we have a next one. And this person, I have followed her for about 2 years. 2 years, 3 years.
Ooh.
And I mean, I love her vibes and everything. I've been there. I've been there from one of the relationship to
Oh Lord.
I've been with her through it. I can probably tell her about herself. Yeah.
Oh God.
She is a very upbeat person. She has a really nice personality. It's not when she's hungry, because we know from watch it when she's hungry. She's a different person. I should have our KFC and our patty, and we're going to
Talk truth.
get into it with her. So, Miss, can you just introduce yourself to everyone?
I mean, I feel like the way you describe me, everybody must know who you're talking about right now. Oh my gosh. But oh my God. I don't know who on this earth does not get hangry. I know I cannot be the only one that gets hangry.
You're not the only one. Believe you me, you're not the only one.
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, thank you, Jade, for having me. If you don't know by now, it's Zoesha. Well, Zoey, aka Zoesha. Yeah, like what do I say about myself?
Tell them about your YouTube channel.
I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I do mostly vlogs. Sometimes you can find some DIYs.
Oh, speaking of that, I'm gonna interject. I'm sorry, guys. I have to do it. She makes some nice shirts. She has some nice. Listen, I'm promoting it. You're not doing it for yourself. So she has some nice shirts.
We'll soon get them. We'll soon reach some. Oh my gosh! All right, yeah, okay. Wait, let me talk about the YouTube first. So yeah, I vlog in Canada where I live, as well as in Jamaica. Those are obviously one of the better viewed videos on my channel. And yeah, just pretty much lifestyle, that kind of stuff. When I'm in Jamaica, I obviously vlog with my person, who I am currently in a long distance relationship with. And apart from that, I'm also a business owner. I own a company by the name of All Wrapped Up, which is kind of an event planning business type thing. I kind of dibble and dabble in a lot of things. I'm very crafty and creative.
Yes, she is.
So yeah, that's my business for that. If you want to follow me on my Instagram at All Wrapped Up, that's ALLWRAPPEDUPP. All Wrapped Up, 2 P's, okay? And I just recently started another business. It's an accessory type business, which is called The Missing Pieces. You can also find me on Instagram there, and you can just find me on Instagram at Zoesha, ZOESH 3 A's. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, but
I'm happy that she said the 3 A's, because one time I was there looking for her. I looked for her till my fool. I look. Could I find her? I
always have to exaggerate.
Realize that
it was A's.
Yes, and I never realized kind of space. Miss, I looked till a fool. I look and said, I can't find this person.
Oh my gosh. Me did a man. ZOESH 3 A's.
But guys, check her out. Definitely check her out. So
Yeah.
we're gonna jump right into this. She already told us about herself. Now we want to know, how did you and your spouse meet?
Okay. So we met on, okay, it's weird because we met before, but how we like, how I say we met was on Instagram.
Okay.
It was, I was in Jamaica actually at the time when he messaged me, and I was just trying to figure out like that boy like reaching my inbox. Like how did he reach in my inbox? Because I don't feel like I follow a lot of Jamaican people. I don't feel like I am
Right.
that popular where I would be like trending somewhere where you would find my page or something, or anyway like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's just like how like we have to have like a mutual something or something. But then like later on, like down the line, like after like talking and stuff like that, like when we looked on our Facebook and stuff, like we realized like we do actually have like mutual people, and like there was communication like years ago. So it kind of makes sense now how the
Right.
whole Instagram thing happened. But yeah, it was just on Instagram. He messaged me. It was like before Christmas, and he messaged me, and he was just talking or whatever. And I was just like, not on Ray, like me no want really nothing with nobody and them type of something. Then he was just like, all
Right.
right, like cool,
Mhm.
whatever. And like Joel is the type of person where like if he feels like you diss him, like that's it, like him done with you, like him block and delete. So like he would talk to me, and I was just like not in the mood to like really hold no vibes with nobody at that time. I was rebellious at that time. So
Right.
I didn't care about anybody's feelings or nothing like that. So he would block me. And then all of a sudden, like I'd see him come back, and he'd be like, "Yo, like your vibe change or what?" And I'm just like, "What's wrong with this guy? Like, what's
Him
wrong
did
with this
too
guy?"
determined.
Very determined. So yeah, and we just like started talking like literally every single day. Like we would talk every single day, and we were just friends. It was funny because like I was trying to like find somebody. So like I would like have like even like friends, I'd be like, would you want to talk to her? Like, like asking him like what's his type, like what does he want? And then yeah, I started to
Did,
say
did you have any liking for him at that time, or it was just a friendship?
I okay, like we were friends, but like after talking to somebody for a while, like you kind of see things in them where you're like, okay, like this could have probably like work
It can
out
go
type
on,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, but like you're not pushing. At the end of the day, like me's a good girl. Like if you have to go come to me, I'm not gonna make you really know so like me into you like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right, right.
So I just still was like pushing it to him, like like if you want to be in something, like
Right.
or whatever, and he would come to me like I don't know like why things aren't working out in my relationship, give him perspective from a woman's point of view, and he was doing the same thing for me when I was going to him asking him like I don't know why these things aren't working out, and he would give me advice from a male's perspective type thing. And
Okay.
then I think just after seeing how we view relationships, seeing that we were on like one accord in so many different ways, like one
Okay.
day it just came down, and then we just decided like yeah, like let's make me see what can
Let's
happen.
do this. Yes, let's do this.
And yeah, yeah, that's what's that. That's what's
Nice.
that.
How is it
Yeah.
living away from him? How is it living away from his spouse?
I mean, obviously, like it's not great at
No.
all. Like
Mm-mm.
it's not great at all. Um, in so many different ways, because it's just like you have your partner who you connect with on so many different levels, and you're unable to do that when
Right.
you're apart in some areas. Like I can still be there for you via phone. Like I can give you advice, but I
Not
can't hug
physically.
you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hug me. Like, obviously there's no
Yeah.
and them some them some there, but so it gets lonely, and it gets depressing sometimes too. sometimes you get frustrated because it's like, you know, especially now during like a pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
Miss, nobody
Like,
talk about that, you know, Miss, because the other day, when them talk about Jamaica open, I heard about it 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock, you were on the plane going to Jamaica. Miss, don't even go there. Me, I know I was watching it. And when I watch it, and she said, she here says, oh, Jamaica open up back. And by the time I keep my eyes 2 times, the girl, a video with the bag. Me say, oh,
listen, listen, I waited a whole 30 days, okay? Jamaica 15th, and I was out July 15th. I said, next flight out, I am gone, okay? Who can take me? I'm gonna look for my man, okay? No, man, it was so stressful. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like that was one of the most stressful times of my relationship. I'm so used to going to Jamaica whenever I want, however many times I want. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I want to fly out on a weekend and say, like, okay, I'm gonna come, I was able to do that, but we could not go nowhere. I had no idea when I was going to be able to see him. And that became so stressful. Like, oh, sir, me not tell a lie. Me no wish that upon nobody. I never want to experience anything like that ever again. God no.
Trust me.
God no. Because it's literally like that, especially at that time. Like me, I live by myself. I don't have siblings. I don't have like that live with me. I don't have any other family members that live with me, right? So it's just me by myself. When I'm there, like, why you couldn't there so, or why me couldn't there so, like, why am I there so by myself?
It gets stressful, man. It gets stressful. Sometimes you all get mad and you don't even know why you're upset.
Exactly.
Because, you know, we get it. I've been there, done that. I get it,
girl. Yeah, it's I hate rough. It. I hate it. I hate it.
What are the pros and the cons of it?
Of being in an LDR?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's any pros.
You don't know if there's any pros?
Well, I feel like the only pro would be getting to like travel. That would be like the only pro. Like, you know, getting excited, and
that's the only pro I see.
You know, I feel like that would be the only pro. And Jamaica isn't like something that's new to me. So it's not like it's a different country or something like that. Like I'm not new to Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica multiple times for the year. So it's like, you know, it's Jamaica, but it's different because you're with your person. But yeah, I feel like that would definitely be the only pro. The cons.
The pros. Mm-hmm.
The distance. Yeah, like just being away from your person like for a long period of time.
You don't know if they're okay, if they're sick. Yeah, you're not there.
You can't do anything. You cannot be there physically. And it's like when something does happen, you feel so helpless because it's like, I can't just say, okay, I'm coming there. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Or even if I lived in Montego Bay, I'll be like, okay, I'll be there in 2 hours. Me, I forgot look about taking time off. Me, I forgot look about ticket. I forgot, like, I have to do, I can't just be there, you know? Nope. So, oh my gosh. Like, it's, I don't, honestly, I always tell people, because me personally, if you ask anybody in my circle, like they will tell you, like, Zoey, long distance, never. Like, never. I
had said that, miss.
I'm telling you, I was like, I would never do it. Like, tried it, didn't work out when I was younger. Like, definitely not doing it in my adult life. So, yeah, no. Like,
here you are.
You know, hello. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly tell people, like, if don't do it, like, if you know you like cannot deal with it, like, because it takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, energy.
It takes a whole heap of money. It takes a whole heap of money to up and down and the traveling.
Okay, like it takes a lot to be in a long distance relationship. So if you really genuinely do not see something with that person, like, do not bother wasting your time. Like, it just don't make sense. It does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Not at all.
Yeah, like if it happens,
what
cool,
are some?
But
Go ahead.
if it happens like by chance, great, because you can find love anywhere. But like, don't purposefully just go out there and be like, I am going to be in a long distance
No,
relationship.
don't do it. Don't purposely do it. Do not do it. It is not for everybody. It is not for the weak heart.
And my
Don't do
heart
it.
weak. Me can't
Don't think
manage.
but you're managing well, miss. You're managing
No,
quite
mama, I'm
well.
a strong man. That's
Come in,
why,
no
because
sense.
me
I know
cannot
you.
manage. I can't manage. Like, I feel like as soon as the day comes where it's time for me to leave and like I go through immigration, I have one miserable chip with just licking on my head, and like that is it. Like me, miserable until it's time for me to go back again. Because let me eat it, man. God no, sure.
Guys, you hear it. Everybody should eat it bad.
Eat it,
She
man.
despises the fact of this. Despise it bad. She don't like the long distance.
I hate it.
Everything is for her come to normal.
Honestly, sure.
What are your deal breakers? You're in a long distance relationship, and you know, people generally in long distance relationships are somehow they want to spend more time with each other because being so far apart, we know said there is people there who don't know boundaries and want to interfere. What are your deal breakers for a long distance relationship?
I mean, well, overall, it's a relationship, so I still feel like even though it's long distance, that not really. It changes it a little bit, but not fully. So, like, still certain things apply. Like, there's still certain things in a relationship period that I'm not gonna tolerate. Disrespect, all of those type of things. So, though, like that for me, 100% would definitely be a deal breaker. But like, if I'm in a relationship with you and I can't reach you, that's a deal breaker. We're in a long distance relationship. Communication is key.
So what you say? Repeat that again. If it is that you're trying to reach him and can't reach him.
Yeah, like continuously. Like if this is an ongoing issue, like I can never reach you, or I can only
Not that we have problem.
Yeah, or like I can only reach you at a certain time.
No, you're not messing up with art. It's who we have down there. We're not messing up nobody art down here. You're not coming to give nobody art.
Okay,
This is not
I experienced a time where I was speaking to somebody in a long distance situation. I'm not even gonna go call it a relationship. And they were like, "Oh, you can't expect to hear from me every day."
You must say mad.
I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "Okay." I said, "Okay, no problem. I will not expect to hear from you every day. You will not ever hear from me again." Okay, that's about it. Because how are we going to be in a long distance relationship and I can't hear from you every day? I'm supposed to hear good morning, what you eat for lunch, you eat breakfast, you reach home, how was work, stay up on the phone with me whenever I have free time. Like, what? Like, communication is key. If I do not have that, we do not have anything. Okay?
Exactly.
Like, period.
Exactly.
Period. So yeah, and then that also goes into like trust issues and stuff like that. I don't want that on top of my head. Like I'm already dealing with the fact that I have to say I can trust you being so far away and blind to anything we I do over there because I do not know. And me know some people not gonna come to me and tell me certain things. If there is anything going on, and I'll speak them something into existence because everybody knows that me is a mad gal when I'm ready. Okay. So but yeah, so if I can't reach you, no, that's a problem.
It is.
Period.
It is.
That's a problem. I feel like that would definitely be it for me. Like from I feel like you're just I can't reach you, like there's just something there, and like I don't see how we could move on from that, because if I'm gonna start thinking things in my head,
it don't make no sense.
Yeah,
every night you can't go sleep.
Yeah, like I don't want that type of stress. I don't want that type
and then
of relationship.
Every time it rains, I fall to pieces, and them something there you can't sleep at night.
Right?
So can't manage them something there.
No, I shouldn't be calling you 20 times in a row. Can't hear from you, or a day passes and I can't hear from you. Like No.
Which is not even a day. You're gone too far. It's half a day. Just make half a day
No.
pass.
Make me
Half a
make
day.
me call
You
you
give it
two
a day,
time.
we're not giving it a day.
Let me call you two time. May I tell you when my chip lick?
How do you guys make it work?
Um Well, before COVID, I would always visit.
Yeah.
I was always in Jamaica 3 to 4 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was really, really good. Apart from that, like me and Joel, we're always in communication with each other. If I'm at work, he's texting me. When I'm on my break, I call him. When I'm home, like we're on the phone 24/7. We sleep on the phone. We do all of them something there. So like he's literally involved in everything, like literally in every little thing. Like he's in my pockets. Everywhere I go, like Joel
Right.
is right
Right.
there with me. So it literally feels like he's here in
There
spirit,
with you.
but
Mm-hmm.
just not obviously in the flesh. So
In person. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's like it's pretty much the same thing. The relationship doesn't change. It's just the fact that
Right.
he's in absence or I'm in absence. Like that's the only difference between our relationship, which I genuinely love. Like I don't have to worry or fret. Like if Joel I walk got the shop next door, Joel said, "Babe, I'm going to the shop next door." Joel will leave me on the phone. Make sure so let
Very
me
good.
hear where I do and him come back in
Right, right, right. Very
like
good. I mean that also that's also helps to build trust.
yeah, like he's very good with that. Like I don't have to worry or ponder anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't have to worry
Mm-hmm.
about them type of something there. But
Very good. Very good. So
yeah.
on that listener note, we're gonna take a short break and we're gonna come right back.
Shopping Assistance Jamaica takes the stress away from finding those items you can't locate or purchasing items online or locally. From searching to purchasing to delivery, Shopping Assistance makes it very easy. Contact us at 876-919-5195 or email us at shoppingassistance2015@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at The Shopping Assistants, on Instagram at The Shopping Assistants JA, and on Twitter at Shopping Assist 5.
Welcome back to the Unfiltered by Jade. If you have missed it so far, we're speaking to Zoisha. And she always said my favoriteest people, we always make up our words, but we're here for it. We're speaking about LDR relationships and trying to build the trust and the pros and the cons of long distance relationship. It's funny. Many persons don't know what LDR is until I say long distance relationship.
Really?
Yes, and I'm like, wait, what?
Well, to be
And
honest, I never knew there was like an abbreviation. Like I never knew it was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously growing up in like obviously as a Jamaican, you hear about these things like people have man at Jamaica or whatever the case may be. But we weren't calling it no LDR,
LDR,
them
we're
type of
having an
something. But
abbreviation for it.
yeah, but it
Yeah,
wasn't until like I,
do you know what I'm
got
saying?
into YouTube and social media, I realized that wow, like there's a whole there's a
There's a
whole
name for
club,
it.
like a whole LDR thing.
Yes.
Like, I was like,
Like when I've put it out before with the other podcasts and people are, what's a LDR? And I was like, LDR relationship, and I realized I'm not getting just 5. I'm not getting just 10. A whole heap of people asking me what is an LDR. So I have to start spelling it out
yes,
now. It
girl.
is long distance relationship goods.
Yes.
Everybody out there, that's what it means.
Yes, Steve. Spell it out.
Spell it out. Super wire.
Oh my gosh. No, for real. I did not know. I did not know about
For
LDRs.
yeah, I mean, I guess it's something still new, Yeah, I guess it's really something
Mm-hmm.
still new that people are not used to the term. I guess people are just used to, oh, my spouse is
Yeah,
overseas, but in terms of giving it a name,
exactly.
I guess many people don't really understand that. I mean, I was in an LDR. Listen, I never ever used that term, so it's just since recently I'm using it. But it's just surprising that it's not just me. Enough people never know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Light bulb movement. All right. For anyone trying to get their spouse up, what are the recommendations? I know that Joel is not up as yet or so, but what is it that you have researched or you're looking forward to? I don't know. I don't know if you're planning to come up or you planning to go down because it will always seem you prefer to go down to Jamaica and live because
Yes, ma'am.
as I tell you, we know about our business. So
Yes,
our
ma'am.
father is down there,
Yes, ma'am.
our siblings are down there,
Mm-hmm.
your mom is up here,
Mm-hmm.
my husband is down there. So what is it that you're looking at and the process of getting this thing done?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I mean, we're looking at both options. I haven't really come out and spoken about it just because we haven't finalized exactly what we want to do yet. Because everybody knows, like, my heart is set on moving to Jamaica. I was already planning on moving to Jamaica, and then boom, God sent me a man. Yeah, God sent me a man, and yeah, I don't know. I should have just moved, I should have just moved. Like, yeah, we get a mom, I should have just moved. Sure. But anyways. But anyways, because I wasn't sure what would happen, I didn't know yet. Again, we were looking into both options. So right now, literally, like, we've been talking heavily about it for like the last few weeks because we're just like, all right, like,
I'm upset with you though. As I talk, we talk about it. I'm upset with you because
why?
earlier this year. No, last year. I think it's last year, earlier this year. One of them. We were down there and I mean, I was there watching the video and I say, yes, goods. Huh? Mr. Ring on finger and dress up and she talk about take picture. I say, yes, the girl get married finally. She can't make everybody happy. And just to say one little prank. I mean, I said, well, now what's her again? Because after she met my aunt happy, she come and disappoint
First
me.
of all, you
Disappoint
should
me
know
about the
me
whole
better. Me,
situation.
who well want walk down one aisle, me not go down in an island on a red frock. First of all, it have to be white, okay? I am different, but not that different. No, no, no. So, no way, no way, no. Oh, the way I've been planning my wedding, I have to have my wedding. Although COVID mashed up my life, I still have to have my wedding. So, no, I have to wear my white dress. I spend too much money on my dress. I have to wear my white dress. I have to. After. And my mother, me make she go buy a frock. She's like, listen, me I wear my dress,
Oh, Mister.
She's like, me I wear
Mister.
my dress.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she check me every day. Every day she call me and she says, Zoey, you figure out what next date yet? Because I have to wear my dress. So,
That's right.
okay.
No, I spend so much money, and I
Hello?
mean, it was so good. I know you had a vlog up where you were speaking about the bridesmaid and everybody they bought the dresses or whatever. So you would have want to have a situation there also. People spend the money on to buy the dress, but
Yeah.
what else I say, we don't know what this lady is up to. We don't know what
Yeah.
this lady that is here is up to COVID. So we have to
Girl, right
pray and
now
hope.
I'm just at a point where I'm just picking a date, and whoever can make it can make it. Whoever can't make it can't make it, because I feel like if I just keep postponing, it's
You'll be
never
waiting
going
forever,
to happen. And I need to get my
You would
life.
have you would be waiting
Yeah, like
forever.
I need to get my life
And that
going.
is what I'm saying. Because I say I start the thing, you're stalling the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody, she's out there stalling the thing.
No, because
And
you
she
know
doesn't pick
what?
a date and get it done.
No, because you know what? There's two people that we definitely want to be there, and that's our moms. Like, for sure. Like, we both want our moms. His mom is in England, my mom is here in Canada, and they're
Yeah.
older. So
Yeah, yeah. Also, yeah, the risk to
yeah,
get
and
them
like
done is
traveling
permanent.
and all of that kind of stuff, taking the tests. I don't really want trip down nothing on my nose, like if them come up with one needle or them come up with one neck something or something, then maybe, yeah. But me, not even me, the bride, want trip down up
Mm.
my nose. just for married.
So that's the next question. What was the experience going to Jamaica to visit? What was it like?
Well,
I mean, you told us on YouTube what it was, and you went through the process. But for people who don't know, what is the process
well,
like?
for me, I'm pretty sure my experience is going to be different from a lot of people, especially people coming from like the States. But me coming from Toronto, we weren't at the time that I traveled in July, we did not have a lot of like cases daily. I think we were doing like below 100 or like 100 cases a day or something like that. So we were doing like really, really good in terms of numbers. So they didn't consider us a hotspot. So I didn't have to get tested prior to travel. I didn't get tested at the airport. None of that stuff. So God was on my side. So me never have to get them joke up my nose, right? So that was pretty much it. It was just really long. I think I was in the airport for almost 3 hours. And
Wow.
yeah, like you normally are in the airport for a while. Like anybody traveling to Jamaica, it's normally packed and all of that stuff. But this time it wasn't really packed. I feel like they were only letting in like one plane at a time, because for the most part I only seen people that were on my flight. And it's just a whole lot of waiting, standing, that type of stuff. You have to go to a nurse. They have to take your information. They give you a number for people to call during your quarantine, because you have to be quarantined for 14 days. They have to put the tracker on your phone, teach you how to use it. All of them kind of sitting there, and one bag of sitting, and then eventually you get to go out and you get to see your loved ones, and it's the best time of your life. Jamaica is so different right now with the curfew and everything. Like it's not the same vibe, but at the end of the day, it's still Jamaica. So it doesn't even matter like being on lockdown. Like although like you really want to go places and do things, like you can still do one and two things, but it's just not. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand everybody now walk with masks. Everybody, well, most people walking with their masks. Most, let me just say most. And
to be honest, I didn't experience,
I have to say,
like, you see the stuff about people like not wearing their stuff like that. I feel like where I was or where I visited, like everybody was like masked up. The only thing is like the obey and the social distance and stuff like that. But apart from that, the mask and stuff like that, everybody that I seen, like, yeah, they were in their masks. I didn't have no issues there.
Okay. McKenna, but so does KFC taste the same post COVID? Everything has changed. So I'm gonna ask, because I'm up here, I'm in the States, and I would love some KFC, but I like no, or the KFC and the little patties.
Nice. After them see the rat there, after the mouse they did a run up and down in the KFC, the chicken tastes
yes, I saw.
Nice. Then add one extra spice, kind nice, bad. Nice, bad.
Right. So my God, we almost finished this.
Oh,
the last question that I have for you is, for the other LDR couples out there, can you just give them some advice on how to go about this, how to continue to keep their relationship strong until they come to that decision, like, okay, we're gonna now make this permanent, you going to come or me going to go, something. Give them some advice.
Well, just do you. Like, don't look at other people, don't listen to other people, just do you and your partner know your relationship, your dynamic, you guys know each other. So yeah, just do what works for you guys. You guys can see other relationships and obviously be like, oh, you want, but everybody is different. Your relationship is completely different. So do not watch other people, just focus on yourselves and focus on your partner. What else? Keep a strong bond in terms of communication, because like that's literally one of the only things you guys have control over, like when you guys are apart. So definitely take that into consideration. Don't ignore red flags. don't ignore them, okay? Because
Mm-hmm.
they're there for a
I feel like
reason.
I
Like,
preach. Step and collect offering after this, you know what I mean?
do
I
not
feel like I preach some
ignore,
good
no,
word
for
out
real,
there.
do not ignore red flags. I feel like I know a lot of people who got in long distance relationships, ignored the red flags, sealed the deal, brought their person over, or went to their person, and it didn't end up working out because the same things that they ignored ended up, just
Yep.
getting bigger after the
Yep.
situation, and they could have avoided everything if they had just paid attention to the red flags.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of like issues and stuff like that, try to keep those things between you guys personally.
And there. Yep.
Yeah. Do not invite anybody into your relationship. Like, don't do it. A lot of
Mm.
people don't like to see people happy, as sad as it is, and oftentimes it will be the closest ones to you. So you
Listen.
have to be
Mm-hmm.
able to handle things amongst the two of you guys, like especially if this is something that you guys are going
Mm-hmm.
to be in for the long haul. You guys are considering marriage and being one. This is something you guys are going to have to practice anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you, God, your husband, wife, whomever it be, yeah, keep it this so.
That's right. And
For
mm-hmm.
real. And the last thing is, do not listen to nothing what nobody has to say, especially again, as I said, when it
Please
comes
tell
down to
them
your
this.
relationship, because again, it's just you and your person that really knows what goes on behind closed doors. That's why I said do not really tell anybody anything what happens in your relationship, because they will be the same ones that will turn around and use what you told them against you. Don't do it.
Yep.
Don't
Do
do
not
it.
do
And
it.
don't listen to people.
Don't
As
do
I
it,
said,
people.
a lot of people do not like to see people happy, and they will want to do anything to take away their joy. So
The happiness. Yep. Mm-hmm.
if you're happy,
Yeah,
keep it.
it's true. I
It's
saw
crazy
we
that
have
we,
we have heard some Bible
huh?
verses. I say you're speaking some true Bible verses here when I around here.
Like, it's crazy that we're living in a time
But no, it's
where
true.
like you have like great things that are happening for you, and you can't really share them because you don't really know
Yeah.
who genuinely is happy for you. It's unfortunate,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
There are some people out there watching you to see and then see what they can
Right.
do.
Exactly.
See what they can do to match it up. So, it's a long distance relationship. Keep it
Mm-hmm.
together. Keep it together, and just as Zoisha said, just try to focus on you and your
That's
partner,
it.
you know, just some reiterations of what she was
That's
saying.
it.
So I want to thank you so much,
Thanks
ma'am,
again for having
for
me.
being on the program. It was lovely
Girl,
having
I was
you.
so nervous. Oh my
Absolutely lovely having you.
gosh. Shout to Casey to go and eat now.
It
Oh
was
God.
lovely having you. Mhm. It was such a great discussion. Such a great
Yes.
discussion. And I'm hoping those out there that are listening, I mean, you can take away some stuff from it,
Right.
And make sure to go watch her YouTube. And it is ZO, and you have to put a little dash between
Space.
it, a little
Yeah. No dash
space.
space.
And it is
Yeah.
sorry, no dash
Yeah, girl.
space. And it is
H three
ESH
A.
A. All right. Please, don't follow me because you're gonna put in the wrong thing and I'm not going to get it. I'm only gonna be distraught as I am.
Oh
So put in the right thing and follow her. And remember, follow her business pages. And she
my
nice,
gosh. Yeah,
bad.
girl.
She nice and she feel good.
No, me no feel
Regular.
good
She
now. Me no feel
nice. She
good
up
now. Me
there.
just feel a oompa loompa now. Me go to Jamaica, me just get fat. Oh God.
So thank you guys for
Thank you
listening to the
guys.
Unfiltered by Jade. Yes, and we'll definitely catch you again next week, Tuesday, on the Unfiltered by Jade. Thank you.